I'm going to hit confirm. Now I got an insufficient fund screen. Let me go back. What did I miss here? Well, God bless you and welcome to Mom Liz, her first ever DSJ withdrawal, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! We are here together. I'll be your host. My name is Free, and I'm with my beautiful mother on her birthday on this Easter Sunday, April the 5th. She is 27 years young. Backwards. Okay, maybe 72. But she's still phenomenal, and we are enjoying our BG experience.
Yes.
We're going to talk about today how to do a withdrawal. Now, full transparency, this is the first time we've done it, because what we are taught in the front end is that when you make a deposit, you want to allow approximately 60 days for your trading volume to get to the point where you can do a withdrawal so you don't receive a 20% penalty. You can withdraw anytime you want. You could put your money in today, turn around, and 2 days later withdraw, but there's a penalty of 20%. So the normal withdrawal fee is 12%, but if you withdraw too soon, you'll have a penalty. So we don't encourage you to do that. There are things out there called anti-money laundering laws. And there are companies, the reason why they want you to make a deposit so they have an opportunity to grow the account, to make money with your money. That's how financial institutions do it. You put money in. Let me ask you this. How quickly do you pull money out your 401k? Okay? How quickly do you pull money out of your IRA? So the point is to put it in and allow them to compound it and grow it. But over here, what we're experiencing with DSJ and with BG Wealth Sharing, they're empowering the average person like my mother, a 72, who lives on a fixed income of $1,800 a month, put in a $515 deposit on March the 1st. And today, ladies and gentlemen, income disclaimer, individual results vary. Boom, $4,166.03. The best part about this is what we're about to withdraw. She's going to take me out. She's going to treat her son. It's her birthday. No, that's not what she's going to do. All right. So a few different things. When you go through this process, you need to make sure, number one, you have a withdrawal address to deposit, a wallet to deposit your money into. Money goes in using crypto. Your account's funded using crypto. This is an international company. They receive payments from people around the world to put money into their DSJ account that's paid in crypto. So crypto in, crypto out, okay? I recognize today that there's only certain types of crypto that you can pull out, Ethereum and USDT. It's my understanding, please verify at the time when you're doing this, that you cannot withdraw using BTC, Bitcoin at the time. So most of the videos we've seen online are using Ethereum, so we're gonna use Ethereum, okay? Another thing, when you make a deposit and your money is sitting here on the exchange, okay, when it's in trade, that's where the trade volume has to occur. That's where you have to consider the penalty, the stipulations, so on and so forth. But Mom, did you not say that you asked Stephen Beard in Bond Chat one time that if the money is coming from the company into the exchange, for example, when you go level 1 and you get money from the company, USDT from the company, or for an example, when you put in new money and it sits in exchange, what does Stephen Beard say about money sitting in the exchange?
You can take that out and just pay the 12%.
Perfect. There you go. So my mom has been strategically allowing some of the money to accumulate in exchange, meaning her account really could be higher right now. It could be Mo money for Mo money, Mom. I'm trying to make that rhyme. It's not working. We're going to move on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you want to do. The first thing on your homepage, you want to top left hit profile. The first step you want to do is bind the bottom under securities, bind withdrawal address. That's the first step. If you haven't done that, correction, the very, very first step you want to do is complete your verification, your advanced verification. What is advanced verification? You go grab your driver's license, take a picture holding your driver's license, and you send that over to Elena. Is that what you did, Mom?
I did.
Okay. Then when you send this message to Elena, you also want Elena to know what is the wallet you're going to be depositing money into. So you might be using your Ethereum, for an example, wallet in Coinbase. It could be your Ethereum or ETH wallet in Uphold. That's what we're doing today. It could be your wallet that you're using in Kraken or Binance or whatever wallet you're using. That's the address Elena needs to know that you're sending money to. It's a way to keep you safe. You're letting the company know, this is me, here's my ID. It's kind of a soft KYC. They know who the customer is. They know who they're sending money to. They see your ID. They see your driver's license. They see your passport. And this is done only for the very first withdrawal. Once you do this the first time and you bind your wallet and you show them your pretty pearly whites or whatever the case may be, you will be wanting to let them know for the first time only, so that way they can know that someone else didn't get your phone and some crazy guy named Free is sitting. No, I'm kidding. All right. So that's step one. Mom, am I missing anything? What else can you think of?
That's it.
Okay. She's giving a nod. Okay. So now your wallet, you bind it, your wallet. Then when you determine what currency you're going to pull out, you got to transfer. So you're going to go assets. So what we need to do, the money sitting in exchange, anytime you introduce new money into the exchange, that's what starts the clock for the trading volume. That's what you need to allow. $500 goes in as an example. Please confirm with Elena and Stephen, is that you need to wait for that $500 through trading activities to double, okay? This is approximately 60-ish days if you're catching all your 2 trades a day at 1 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Eastern. But any new money is introduced into exchange, meaning if I right now move money from exchange to trade and decide, oops, I changed my mind, that money starts the new clock. So you just want to be mindful through this process. Some people said they've had withdrawal denials because they're not understanding and they just made a mistake. So we're learning together. First thing we want to do is mom wants to withdraw. So in exchange, we have $731. I'm just going to go ahead and convert the money in exchange. On the top right of the screen, it says convert. I'm going to click on exchange for a moment. You can see all the money, $731 is under USDT. So we're going to go back and we're going to top right convert. And we're going to convert $731. We're just going to keep it simple. We're going to just put max and convert it all to Ethereum. Click OK, done. So it's saying your $731 will be converted into Ethereum. Now notice the Ethereum is just moving up and down when we were talking about this. So ladies and gentlemen, USDT, USDC, these are stable coins. Stable coins are stable. The price doesn't change. They are tethered to the dollar. In fact, the US Delta T stands for tether. It's tethered to the dollar. A dollar goes in today. Next week, it's still a dollar. The following week, it's still a dollar. When you're connecting it to Ethereum or BTC, as you can see, the value is changing. It's like the stock market. The value goes up, the value goes down. So when we're done here, Mom Liz might have more money or she might have a few dollars less. That's normal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from USDT and convert it over to Ethereum. So we're going to hit exchange. The transaction is successful. Now we've exchanged that money to Ethereum. The next step we want to do is we want to withdraw.
We want to make sure it's in that. Look to make sure it's in Ethereum.
Okay, sure. Okay, good point. Under exchange, if you click under that, Mom's bring up good point. You can see now you've moved it from USDT to Ethereum. It's helpful to know when DSJ is trading, they're trading the BTC Bitcoin to the USDT, to the dollar. So it's speculative trading. Their buys, their sells, called calls or puts. You're not actually buying or owning or holding any cryptocurrency. It's just scalp trading, speculative trading, small moves in the market, okay? Now you have Mom $729 of Ethereum. Looking good, looking good. So now we want to get some money out, right? So we're going to go to withdrawal. It says tip. You have not bound the withdrawal address, but that's because the default screen is USDT. So I'm going to close that and I'm going to change this up here to Ethereum, ETH on the bottom of your screen, Ethereum. And you'll see that there is a withdrawal address, 0x alpha 88. I'm going to end up covering up some address for security. Well, unless y'all want to send my mama some money, okay? She'll appreciate that. I did say it's her birthday. Send her a little birthday love.
Come on.
Yeah, go ahead. All right. So anyway, withdrawal address 0 X-ray alpha 88. I believe that's 0, not O. Okay. What I'm going to do just for a moment, I'm going to go out and make sure that's the address. And you may want to do this. I'm going to go to bond chat. Your screen will be black because this is a secured app. And we're confirming what we sent to Elena. Hi, Elena. I'm doing my first withdrawal. Wallet address 0 X-ray alpha 88, blah, blah, blah. So they won't see it, Mom. This is black on the screen. My mom is saying, shoot, cover up my picture that I showed Elena my ID and driver's license. Mom is beautiful. She's saying that. But the screen was black because it's a secured app. Okay. So now that we did that, now I'm going to go into Uphold and make sure I also have the correct information. Now, Uphold may not allow us to do that as well because of security. It's a good thing I already looked at that earlier because Uphold. So the screen is probably black and it's also black on the iPhone. I have an Android. Don't hold that against me or hold against Mom for having an Apple because I can see this on my Android. Just throwing that out there. All right. I already confirmed this address earlier, so I'm not going to worry about that part, but you're going to want to make sure all the addresses line up. So now we're simply going to go back to the DSJ exchange. So we are under ETH for Ethereum. The address is already there. I have the correct currency, and I'm just going to put, she wants to start off with $500. So if I type in 500, it says there's a $60 handling fee, and that makes sense. So the withdrawal handling fee is 12%. 10% of $1,000 would be $100. This is good math. Now, let me mention this too, because I don't think I touched on this, Mom. I had asked this to Stephen Beard. Before you do your very first withdrawal, matter of fact, let me just show you. I'm going to come back to this. If you go back to the home screen on the top right, there's a customer service link to DSJ. You'll notice earlier today, Mom said, how much can I withdraw today without paying a 20% penalty? And you see the answer. Your current trading volume has been completed. Withdrawals incur a 12% fee. So this is how you confirm. You just go in the app and ask DSJ customer service. Today, when I looked up mine, it said that I still had like $250 before my trading volume was met. For me, it was just practicing and seeing the process. So the point is that on this screen, you can see that she is able to withdraw whatever she wants. Like, she's just blessed today on this Resurrection Sunday.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. So you could withdraw whatever you want, and there's no penalty. And let me ask the viewer a common sense question. If you put in 515 on March 1st and on April 5th, Easter, it was this much. Income disclaimer, individual results may vary because you may or may not be as awesome as my mom Liz. She's just sharing with friends and family, so the company has given her some rewards, and she catches all those trades. She's had some bonus trades.
I had a birthday award today because I'm level 1.
That's right. Mom is level 1. She did it like in the first, how many days?
18 days.
Her first 18 days, Mom went level 1. Level 1 means she helped 5 people become new investors, and she's seen a lot of success, and they're excited about it too. Because it's her birthday, she went to Elena and asked for a, what do they call it?
That's a birthday reward.
Birthday reward. So Mom got a birthday reward. So the company looks for opportunities to bless you, is what I'm seeing, okay? Is what I'm seeing. So we want to go back and finish this process. We've already exchanged everything over to Ethereum. We're going to hit withdrawal. The address wallet has already been bound to Ethereum. Once we select currency, top right, go to ETH for Ethereum. The address is there. We told Elena what we want to do. We're going to go ahead and put in. You want me to stick with the 500? You want to do different?
A little more.
Okay.
I just want to pull out my initial amounts.
Your initial balance? Okay.
Maybe do 550.
Okay. Well, if I did 575.
Okay.
You know, Mom, let's just make it 600.
Let's make it 600.
Okay. Minus 72. Ooh.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Is that your birthday? Is that your age?
Yeah.
27?
Hi.
27? Let's just go ahead and make it. Let's just go ahead and make it 600. Handling fee, 12% is 72. Because today she is 27 years young. Okay? All right, that's how we're going to do it. And we're doing with Ethereum. And then on the bottom, you want to hit the confirm button. Let me read it real quick.
Okay.
It says, important notice, after submitting the withdrawal application, the funds are in a frozen state because the withdrawal is in process, and the funds are temporarily under the custody of the system, which does not mean that you have lost the asset or the asset is abnormal. The account will be reviewed within 24 hours after submitting the withdrawal application. If the account is not received after the estimated time of withdrawal, please consult the online customer service. Number 3, in order to prevent arbitrage behavior, the transaction volume can be applied for withdrawal after reaching the limit. Number 4, the withdrawal fee for USDT, ETH, BTC is 12%. Encounter problems, feedback immediate, and I clicked that earlier, just playing around with it.
Okay.
That goes like the customer service, but I think we have a plan. We're going to hit confirm. Now I got an insufficient fund screen. Let me go back. What did I miss here? Everything is under Ethereum. Let's see. Lord, what am I misunderstanding? Because people do this all the time. So what am I misunderstanding? Convert, transfer, withdrawal. Go into exchange. It shows everything is under there. And 600 plus the $60 fee is under that. Okay. Use coin, please enter the wallet. It's already there. And I think, you know what, the error I might have been run into is because I was typing in a US dollar amount.
Oh, got you. Okay.
That is making sense probably. Because I was typing US dollar instead of thinking that I need to calculate it based off of the withdrawal amount for Ethereum.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. So it's withdrawal. I'm withdrawing Ethereum. And I'm going to keep my life easy and put all.
Okay.
And there's the handling fee of Ethereum. And then there's the address. And we know everything was bound. And now it's going to work correctly.
Submitted successfully.
Submitted successfully.
Okay.
So now if I go to the top right and look at this withdrawal record, it shows that you have a withdrawal that's under review for this much of Ethereum, which was approximately $730 something of. But this is what I learned is that when you're withdrawing Ethereum, you got to calculate in Ethereum monies.
Not the right.
Because they were like, ma'am, you don't have $600 worth of Ethereum right now. Because Ethereum is prorated to the actual Ethereum price. I'd have to go on and look
So
at
that's
that.
going to switch it over to US dollars to my bank.
When it arrives at Uphold, it will arrive in Uphold as Ethereum.
Then we got to-
And then once it's in your Uphold account as Ethereum, we're going to have to go and convert it from Ethereum to US dollars, or you can cash it out, and when they cash out and send it to your bank, they'll switch it from Ethereum to US dollars.
Oh, they will.
Yeah. Because you'll be selling the Ethereum back to Uphold, and they'll give you US bucks
Okay, got it.
back. And they probably, when you sell it to Uphold, you'll sell the Ethereum, they'll give you US dollars, and in Uphold, you'll have the little small US flag showing that you have now, $700 of US dollars, and then you can take that US dollars and to withdraw it from Uphold and put it back in your bank account. I know our heads are spinning.
Okay, yes.
It's working though. We're excited though.
Okay, yes.
Sure.
When I really see it there, that's up and show me stuff. But yeah.
I know. So it's under audit. It's working.
Okay.
We did the process. Now we got to give it 24 hours.
Okay.
And if we go back here to the home screen, we'll see that you have $700 that's sitting there from Ethereum. It should still be sitting in exchange. And within the next 24 hours, we'll come back for part 2. Congratulations.
Okay.
Mom, on your first withdrawal with BT Wealth Share DSJ. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Come on, money. Come on, money.
Man.
Please come again.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.